Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is a live division rivals contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, no way through there.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Cucurella starts with Alvaro Odriozola in the fullback positions. And leading the attack today is Jean-Pierre Papin. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Wataru Endo. And the pass deftly cut out. William Saliba. And there to intervene. Weah. Jean-Pierre Papin. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Textbook defending inside the box. Papin. Is this the moment? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Well, the blooded Ticks get the ball moving again. Will they be able to come up with a reply? Fernandes. Papin! And a goal! An end-to-end game! And they weren't behind for long! So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Asagawa. Thoughtful play. Very timely interception. Fernandes. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And ably dealt with. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. In it goes! And it's a very different story being written now. From trailing earlier to leading here.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
And in the perfect position to read it. Jean-Pierre Papin. And the decision offside here. Papin. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Can they produce something? And who can she pass it to? Well, just the tackle that was needed. Jean-Pierre Papin. And support available. But quick thinking defensively. Declan Rice. And the ticks moving forwards. What can they do from here? And crossing towards the far post. It comes to nothing in the end. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Wataru Endo. Bruno Fernandes. Riquelme. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. In position. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Chance to play it in. And just too much height on the header. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent.
Will it be? Well, how on earth did Manuel Neuer get there? Over it comes. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Kukureya. Ezi. And Hasegawa. Ta. Hasegawa. Attack looks promising, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Kelly. Well, the referee, it wasn't a very subtle intervention, was it? And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Anderson. And on to Papa. Papa! And it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, it's advantage to the blooded ticks after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is settled. Playing with a flow and intensity. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Nordi Mukiele. Bruno Fernandes has it. And a clever piece of defending. Katie McCabe. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Might be a chance to break. Take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Can he put it away? Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Oh, it looked really promising for them. Ezzy. And he did well to cut it out. Mukiele. And threading it through. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, as the replay shows us, Fernandes picks out the pass to beat that defensive line. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
Elliot Anderson. It's Weah on the ball. Playing with patience. That is a magnificent run. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, he needs to clear it here. Papin. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Did really well to get through. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Riquelme. And showing good game awareness. Played through by Weah. But they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Retaining possession proving difficult. Can he find the right pass? Making sure nothing came of it.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Riquelme. Bruno Fernandes has it. Teamwork and passing in evidence. A real opening now. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Will it go in? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Could be dangerous. Well read to ease the pressure. Effective from Papin. Opportunity here. And in it goes! This is astonishing! They will not give up! Battling until the end here! Well, showing really good width here. But quick thinking defensively. Weah. They're getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Fernandes. And giving them too much space on the flank. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Riquelme. And that'll be offside. Papin. Promising looking ball. Way up. Opportunity here. Well, the post got in the way. And the move breaks down. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And what we have coming up for you is action from foot rivals. How do you see this one going?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. They've been in great form lately, looking so confident. You think if they play how they have been, they're going to be so tough to beat.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Declan Rice starts with Rodri in central midfield. And providing the main goal-scoring threat today is Erling Haaland. And a look at the starting 11 for the bloated Ticks.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-1-3 formation. It does look balanced defensively with the two holding midfielders protecting the back line. And then when they attack, they should have at least 4 players with the number 10 joining the 3 forwards.
Trying his luck and collected with considerable ease. That's a good-looking pass. With it. Well, it's one pass after another.
Yeah, you can see they're just trying to draw them out. The back line just needs to hold firm.
Tremendous challenge. Good situation for Griezmann. That is tackling of the highest order. Really is a driven striker, Jean-Pierre Papin, and a difficult man to stop when he's on song. What are you expecting from him?
Well, he was unplayable in the last game. His clever movement, his excellent finishes, it was just brilliant to watch. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
Rodri. Now Griezmann. Hold on! Well, really fine goalkeeping, good diving stop. Favouring the short one. Went in strongly, decisively. Erling Haaland. And he's driving his team forward. And a good take under duress there. A good idea. It did look on for them, but not to be. McCabe. This is looking threatening. This looks interesting. Nodi Mukiele. And an opening! Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And there's the delivery. Nervy clearance. And it's all rather fizzled out. Haaland. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Declan Rice. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, a touch too heavy there.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
Declan Rice. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Danger building. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Rodri. Saka. Griezmann. And in with a real chance. Well, she's done superbly there to stifle the attack.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain that it should have been a penalty.
Griezmann. Rice with it. Saka. And playing it through. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Well, the post got in the way. Now in a more than decent position. Surely!
Well, they haven't had too much to cheer for a while, but a goal here would be huge.
He made the catch under pressure. Katie McCabe. Bruno Fernandes has it. Nodi Mukiele. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead?
Yeah, they're just waiting for the right pass, aren't they?
And the keeper showing good hands. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Chloe Kelly. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a good finish. But for me, it's all about the press beforehand. Really disciplined, working as a team to force the mistake. And then they take full advantage. It's a really good goal.
Griezmann. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. So back underway, the second half begins. Bukayo Saka. Griezmann. Riquelme. Now Griezmann. Hold on! Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save!
Well, he just shows great reflexes and agility to keep that out. It's a top-class save.
Might do damage on the break. Now, can they take advantage? Riquelme. Now a decent position. Must be! Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
Oh, it's a cracking bit of defending, that, wasn't it?
What can the Ticks do from this position? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Space to exploit. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch. Well, every team needs a player who can boss the game, and Declan Rice bossing the first half. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be pleased with that half. That's the level you expect from him, and I'm sure he'll continue that form into the second 45.
Bruno Fernandes. Excellent vision. And he's in an offside position. And he saw the situation developing. Holland. Moving it forward. This could be the equaliser. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Mukiele. And on to Papa. Possibilities inside the box. Clean challenge. Nice looking move, this. Oh, it looked really promising for them. He has teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Can they set up a chance? Clever defending. Quick break could be on. And just like that, broken up. Oh yes, what a pass. And a goal! In the lead again, fully deserved.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. She uses her body well, and once she gets a yard, she finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
Declan Rice. Just 15 minutes remaining. Good work from the bloated Ticks to win back possession. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Bruno Fernandes. This looks more than decent. And flying forwards here. It's a neat move. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. And the Ticks exploiting the space out wide. Fernandes. And they're still in with a shout, thanks to the keeper just then.
Oh, the keeper does well, just about keeps them in this. Not long to go, so they'll really...
Opportunity it is. Oh, great goalkeeping.
What a stop that is. Really good goalkeeping.
And now a yellow card it is.
Yeah, it's a good call to go back and book her.